You don't find out who you are by thinking about it. You find out who you are through action. Yeah, through action. And here's a process I've created to keep myself in action, when I get stuck. And not only when I get stuck, but keep me in inquiry and keep me moving, keep me in action. And what I find is most people aren't asking the right questions. Yeah, they're not asking the right questions. So here's a process I have created that I use for myself when I'm stuck, that I give to my clients when they're stuck. That's it is a way to keep yourself in action, and it is a way to almost self-coach. I love the speaking in creation. I think that's so incredibly powerful too, because as I speak, I create. That's why I love when I'm working with my coach. But also, I love to be in inquiry with myself, pen and paper. Journaling has been so dynamic, a layer I've added into my life, in my creation. Meditation was where it started, and that was huge. And then it's worked into a practice of journaling every day. And as I'm creating my being, it's been phenomenal. And this is a practice I've added to it called write, answer, act. Okay, so write, answer, act. It's a 3-day inquiry. So first thing we do is we write. If we're feeling stuck, if we're feeling stuck and we don't really know, this is where we go to the asking really great questions, or teaching ourselves to write really great questions. So I pull out the pen, my journal, or whatever I'm writing in, and I add, or even a Post-it note, right, where it's present right here on my desk, and it asks the question, if what am I avoiding, right? If I'm avoiding something, or where am I stuck? And I write out the stuckness, or I write out, here's the thing, here's huge. I start looking to write uncomfortable questions, right? I start to write uncomfortable questions that I want to create something with. I look at patterns or habits, right? And I'll write about that. So on my desk here, I'm reading the book, The Courage to Be Disliked. So I have a question: how do I create the courage to be disliked? And I write that. So that's day 1. And then day 2, I answer it. So I give it a 3-day. I let it sit. I let it create. I let it marinate. I write it, and then I go about my day, whatever my day involves, creating clients, being in dialogue with my clients, and movement, and it's there. But I'm not dwelling on it, right? But it's in my thoughts. Day 2 is I answer it. I get into the process of sitting with it and really exploring it, creating with it, writing freely, and just answering the question. It's that simple, right? It's just answering the great question. I stay curious, I stay honest, and I just write. Okay, so that's day 2. And day 3 is action. So in day 3, I pick a date, a day, a time of when I'm going to take action on this inquiry. That's where the juice is. That's the good stuff. Teaching myself to always be in action. This self-coaching idea, I'm always looking for opportunity for growth and uncomfortableness. Yeah, we know the gold in our lives is when we're playing our edge and we're being